Donald Trump Jr. is hit with a subpoena from the Senate Intelligence Committee, causing an uproar in Washington over the testimony of the president's son. For more on this, we do want to go to One America's Emerald Robinson, who is standing by live at the White House. Hello, Emerald. So Republicans and the administration, they were surprised by yesterday's subpoena from the Senate Intel Committee to have Don Jr. come testify regarding the Trump Tower meeting. Now, how is the administration responding today now that they've had a little more time to process all this news?
Yeah, well, you saw it and heard it directly from the president, Lily, just a few moments ago there at the White House in the Roosevelt Room, saying that he was very surprised. And that's the same thing we've heard from every White House official that we've talked to here on the ground, saying that they were very surprised by this. They had not gotten a heads up. In fact, Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney saying as much earlier today in an interview. Take a listen to what he had to say.
And I have no opinion about it because he's a private citizen and not a member of the administration. That being said, the fact that the president's son got a subpoena from a Republican-led committee. And listen, I'm all for bipartisanship on the on intel committees. I think it's one of Adam Schiff's great failings is to sort of politicize the intel committee in the House. So I have no difficulty with bipartisanship, but to subpoena the president of the United States' son and not at least get a heads up, I thought was, let's say, bad form.
So trying to walk that back.
Yeah, so you heard Mulvaney say that they were blindsided, and that's definitely the sense you got in listening to the president during his remarks today. Blindsided and now frustrated. Lily?
Yeah, China
That's right, Emerald. Now, the White House has committed to fighting what they call abuse of power and overly aggressive oversight, enacting executive privilege over the Mueller report, not letting Carl Klein testify, and fighting subpoenas for the president's financial records. Now, how will all of this factor into John Jr.'s case, and will he have to comply with this subpoena?
Yeah, that's a little different. I talked to a White House official about this who handles the legal issues for the administration, saying that they said that since Don Jr. doesn't fall within the administration, it's not really the same scenario and they can't react or comment on that or provide any more information. You heard the president even there in the Roosevelt Room saying that he wasn't sure how this was going to play out. He didn't say whether or not Don Jr. would comply with the subpoena, but now I'm hearing from sources that at this point, Trump Jr. doesn't plan to comply. Lily?
Now, Emerald, also the Intel Committee is a Republican-led committee by Richard Burr. So Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had just said this week on the Senate floor that it's case closed on the Mueller report and the idea of Russia collusion. Now, do you know why is Burr still proceeding with this subpoena for Don Jr. and why is he summoning him to come testify? We just heard from the president saying that he's testified some 20 hours. So why is he asking him to testify if this case is now closed?
That's a question a lot of Republicans here in Washington, D.C. are asking today. In fact, Burr has received criticisms from some of his colleagues like Senator Rand Paul. And as you said, the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said yesterday on the Senate floor that this was case closed. And in fact, the president pointed out earlier today when he was giving his remarks at that surprise medical billing event that he pointed back to a time when Burr himself had said that he saw no evidence of Russian collusion. So everyone here at the White House is asking, why is Burr doing this and why is he doing it now? But clearly you can see with this latest news that it has escalated the president's frustration to a level that we haven't quite seen. He really unloaded on the Mueller investigation and the Russia investigation overall during his remarks in the Oval Office, even pointing to what he saw as conflicts for the special counsel himself, point blank saying that he felt that Mueller did not like him, that he didn't think he should be going for his son, that Mueller's report exonerated the president's son, Trump Jr., and that he's already done 25 plus hours of interrogation or testimony before 3 different committees, and they don't understand why that the Senate Intelligence Committee that is Republican-led would be calling for this now. So the president, in unloading, you could see his frustration, but again, you're not getting a lot of comments behind the scenes here from White House officials, since it does deal with someone who's technically, although he is the president's son and is very active in his campaign efforts, is not a part of the administration. And they haven't talked to Burr about it. I did ask that. They haven't spoken with Burr about the subpoena directly.
Perfect.
Lily.
Thank you for the latest information there. One America's Emerald Robinson live from the White House with the latest on this subpoena for Don Jr. Thank you, Emerald.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.